In the landscape of American power, few figures have captured the public imagination and wielded as much influence as Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Both men are not only household names but also symbols of ambition, controversy, and the shifting tides of American society. Their stories, though very different, have become deeply intertwined in the nation's political and cultural fabric. Trump, now in his second term as president, has dramatically reshaped the office and the Republican Party itself. His populist, confrontational style has energized supporters and polarized critics, making him one of the most talked-about leaders in modern history. Trump's approach to leadership, unapologetically direct and often unpredictable, has left a lasting mark on American politics. Meanwhile, Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur behind SpaceX, Tesla, and X, has revolutionized entire industries. Musk's vision for the future, whether it's colonizing Mars, transforming transportation, or reshaping online communication, has inspired millions and challenged the status quo. His massive public following and ability to move markets with a single tweet have made him a force to be reckoned with. Together, their influence extends far beyond their respective fields, shaping policy, economics, and even the daily conversations of ordinary Americans. The dynamic between Trump and Musk is not just a personal rivalry. It's a reflection of deeper tensions in American society, where business, politics, and media collide. Trump, once a real estate mogul and reality TV star, engineered a stunning political comeback that defied expectations. Now, he drives a legacy-focused agenda, determined to cement his place in history and shape the future of the country according to his vision. Musk, a maverick innovator and risk-taker, once served in Trump's administration, but has since carved out his own sphere of political and media influence. His willingness to challenge authority and disrupt established systems has made him both a celebrated visionary and a controversial figure. Their falling out is more than a celebrity spat. It's a high-stakes battle with real consequences for federal policy, the business world, and the direction of the nation itself. The stakes are enormous, and the outcome could shape America for years to come. The clash between Trump and Musk exposes the volatile intersection of money, power, and personality in modern America. As their conflict unfolds, it offers a window into the forces that are redefining what it means to lead, to innovate, and to influence the future of the country. Tensions between President Trump and Elon Musk erupted when Trump issued a direct warning. Musk would face very serious consequences if he funded Democratic candidates in the 2026 midterms. This marked a dramatic escalation, moving from social media jabs to a presidential ultimatum with real stakes for Musk's empire. Trump's warning was tied to fears Musk might support challengers to Republicans backing his key budget bill. The message was clear: any move to empower the opposition would be seen as betrayal and met with forceful response. This public threat is rare, a sitting president warning a private citizen, raising questions about the use of presidential power. Musk now faces a high-stakes choice: back down or risk his companies by defying the White House. The nation watches as this unprecedented conflict unfolds. The Trump-Musk feud is shocking given their recent alliance. Musk was a top financial backer of Trump's 2024 campaign, reportedly donating over $250 million. He even led the Department of Government Efficiency, slashing bureaucracy and cementing his status as a Trump insider. Musk's public support and business acumen made him a model for private sector government collaboration. Their partnership symbolized a new Republican blend of populism and tech innovation. Now, Musk, once a trusted advisor, is threatened by the same president he helped elect. This rapid reversal highlights how quickly alliances can shatter in Washington. Even the strongest partnerships can collapse when respect and policy priorities diverge. The Trump-Musk relationship, once marked by mutual admiration and public displays of support, imploded spectacularly over a massive GOP budget bill that aimed to extend the 2017 tax cuts. What began as a strategic alliance between two of the most influential figures in American business and politics quickly unraveled in the face of deep policy disagreements and personal ambition. The bill, projected to add a staggering $2.4 trillion to the national deficit and leave millions of Americans without health insurance, drew Musk's immediate and vocal ire. Critics warned it would deepen economic inequality and strain public services, while supporters insisted it was necessary for growth. Taking to X, Musk unleashed a barrage of criticism, calling the legislation a disgusting abomination and directly challenging Trump's top legislative priority. His posts quickly went viral, igniting a firestorm of debate across social media and cable news. For Trump, this was more than just political opposition. It was a profound act of betrayal from a former ally who had once stood by his side. The public nature of Musk's rebuke stung, especially as it came at a critical moment for Trump's administration. Musk didn't stop there. He escalated the conflict by openly calling for Trump's impeachment and even suggesting that Vice President J.D. Vance should step in to replace him. The suggestion sent shockwaves through Washington and further polarized their supporters. Musk also attacked Trump's economic policies, warning that the budget bill would trigger a recession and destabilize financial markets. In a move that stunned observers, he dredged up old Epstein allegations, adding a deeply personal edge to the feud. Although Musk later deleted some of his most incendiary posts, the damage was already done. His attacks had been broadcast to millions, dominating headlines and fueling a relentless media cycle. The feud's public spectacle made any hope of reconciliation impossible. Supporters on both sides dug in, and the rift became a symbol of the deepening divisions in American politics. In a dramatic announcement, Trump declared the relationship over, citing Musk's repeated disrespect for the presidency and his willingness to undermine the administration's agenda. The fallout was swift and severe. With both men now locked in open conflict, their feud sent shockwaves through Washington, the business world, and beyond, reshaping alliances and setting the stage for an even more turbulent political landscape. Trump's threat carried real weight. He controls billions in federal contracts vital to Musk's companies. SpaceX is a key NASA and defense partner. Tesla supplies vehicles to government agencies. Trump highlighted his authority to review and potentially cancel these contracts, reminding Musk of his vulnerability. Losing these deals would devastate SpaceX and Tesla financially and strategically. The threat extends to future business. A hostile White House could shut Musk out of new government projects. This creates a chilling effect for any CEO considering political opposition. Musk must now weigh his convictions against his duty to shareholders and employees. Challenging a president who controls your business's lifeline is a high-risk gamble. Billions in government business now hinge on Musk's next political move. The Trump-Musk feud has spilled into the marketplace, hitting Tesla hard. The Tesla takedown protest movement has organized demonstrations at showrooms nationwide, fueling a PR crisis. Tesla's sales dropped 13% in Q1 2025, the largest decline in its history. The brand's image, once innovative and green, is now mired in political controversy. Wall Street is spooked. Tesla's stock has plunged 47% from its peak, reflecting fears of lasting damage. Musk's celebrity once fueled enthusiasm, but now makes Tesla a target for political backlash. The company's struggles show the risks CEOs face when wading into high-stakes political battles. The GOP's response to the Trump-Musk feud has been a mix of condemnation and concern. Vice President J.D. Vance called Musk's attacks a huge mistake, doubting he could ever return to the fold. Vance suggested Musk's frustration with Washington's bureaucracy fueled his outburst, but defended Trump and dismissed the Epstein allegations. Other Republicans, like Steve Bannon, have called for investigations into Musk, seeking to discredit him personally. Trump, however, has kept the focus on economic threats rather than legal action. Some party leaders privately urge reconciliation, fearing the feud could alienate business leaders and moderates. Trump claims party unity, but the varied reactions reveal internal unease. The GOP is grappling with the fallout from this very public split. The party's future relationship with innovators like Musk is now uncertain. The feud has turned deeply personal, moving beyond policy into character attacks. Musk's public mention of Trump's Epstein ties was a calculated escalation, aiming to inflict maximum damage. Trump dismissed the allegations as old news, citing DOJ documents that cleared him. Privately, Trump's circle has questioned Musk's behavior, hinting at alleged drug use. Both sides now use personal insinuations as weapons, making reconciliation nearly impossible. The conflict is no longer about policy, it's about personal honor and reputation. Entrenched positions ensure the feud will play out in headlines and on social media. The spectacle has become ugly, with each man determined to undermine the other. The Trump-Musk feud is more than a clash of egos. It's a seismic event that's sending shockwaves through the very foundations of American society. What began as a public spat between two of the world's most influential figures has quickly escalated into a defining moment for the intersection of politics, business, and technology. This isn't just about personal rivalry, it's a turning point for American politics and business, with consequences that could ripple for years to come. Musk's direct challenge to a sitting president signals a new era, one where tech moguls are stepping out from behind the scenes and into the political spotlight, unafraid to voice their opinions and shape public discourse. Tech titans are no longer content to influence from the shadows. They're actively shaping policy, funding campaigns, and even challenging the traditional power structures that have long defined Washington. For the GOP, this split forces a reckoning over its identity, as the party grapples with how to balance its traditional base with the rising influence of Silicon Valley and its supporters. The risk? Alienating tech-focused voters and donors who are increasingly vital to campaign war chests and future electoral success. Trump's demand for unwavering loyalty may help him consolidate control over the party's core, but it also threatens to push away moderates and innovators who crave a more open, dynamic approach. The result could be a narrower, more divided party, one less able to adapt to the changing political landscape. The business world sees a cautionary tale unfolding before their eyes, a reminder that political activism now carries real, tangible risks. Boycotts, stock crashes, and government threats are no longer distant possibilities, but immediate dangers for companies that wade into political waters. CEOs may become more cautious, weighing every public statement and political donation with unprecedented care. Many are now wary of crossing political lines, knowing that a single misstep could have far-reaching consequences for their companies and careers. This showdown encapsulates the tension between old power and new influence, between loyalty to tradition and the drive for innovation. The outcome will shape the rules of engagement for how business and politics interact in the years ahead, setting precedents that could last a generation. The stakes are enormous. The 2026 midterms and the future of major companies hang in the balance, as both sides vie for influence and control. America is watching, captivated and anxious, as this high-stakes collision between political power and technological ambition continues to unfold before our eyes.